This is Lou Dobbs Tonight. News, debate, and opinion for Friday, February 23rd. Live in New York, Lou Dobbs.
Mexican truckers apparently will soon be hitting American highways. The U.S. Department of Transportation announcing a plan that allows Mexican trucking companies to begin making deliveries in the United States. That is, if the Bush administration has its way and follows through on an announcement made not in the United States, but in Monterrey, Mexico. Bill Tucker's here to tell us it may be one more example of trade trumping security and national interest.
Load up in Mexico and just keep trucking past the border crossing into the heart of America. It will be the first time Mexican trucks and truckers will be allowed on our roads since 1982. And for the first time ever, U.S. truckers will also be allowed the same access to Mexico's highways. Transportation Secretary Mary Peters making the announcement today, saying the authority to launch the program is granted to the DOT under the North American Free Trade Agreement. It is not a program that sits well with the leader of the Teamsters Union.
What's happening here is that the Bush administration is buckling to the pressure of Mexican business and the Mexican government and U.S. business to have cheaper trucks and cheaper truck drivers on the highway at the sacrifice of American safety on the highway so that corporations can make more money.
The pilot program is scheduled to be a year long and to begin in roughly 60 days. Democrats in Congress have no intention of letting the program proceed unchecked. Representatives Peter DeFazio and James Oberstar, who lead the House Transportation Committee, put out a statement saying, quote, under NAFTA, the U.S. has consistently compromised its environmental and labor standards. Now we're being asked to risk the safety of citizens on highways and in communities where these trucks will travel. DOT officials respond saying Mexican drivers will be required to meet the same regulations as American truckers and truck companies. Both congressmen are promising hearings. On the Senate side, Senator Patty Murray sits on the Senate Transportation Subcommittee, and she's promising hearings on the DOT's actions as well. Now, the announcement does have one significant concession from the Mexican government. For the first time ever, U.S. inspectors will be allowed into Mexico to conduct inspections of trucks there. And under the terms of the pilot program, DOT officials, Lou, are promising that 100% of the trucks involved in this program will be inspected to see if they meet safety requirements.
You know, I can't say that as I think about this government, this administration, and what it is doing to American working men and women in this country and their families, the way they're proceeding with the North American Union, this integration, so-called, security and prosperity partnership, what this administration is doing, I wouldn't believe a word anyone in this administration said about anything.
Well, and there's significant questions about whether they can, in fact, the United States, we can inspect all of those trucks because there are roughly 17,500 truck crossings every year, Lou.
It's unconscionable. And the way this administration is behaving, its conduct is rising to a level of recklessness and disregard for the American people that I think is bordering on the unacceptable. Bill Tucker, thank you very much.